Lord, thou hast been our dwelling place in all generations. Before the mountains were brought forth, or ever thou hadst formed the earth and the world, even from everlasting to everlasting, thou art God. Family Radio now invites you to join us for our Family Bible Reading Fellowship as we read together from God's Word, the Bible. Here to seek the face of Him who alone has been our help in ages past, and who alone is our hope for years to come. Join us now for our Family Bible Reading Fellowship. Genesis chapter 21. And the Lord visited Sarah as he had said. And the Lord did unto Sarah as he had spoken. And Sarah conceived and bore Abraham a son in his old age, at the set time of which God had spoken to him. And Abraham called the name of his son that was born unto him, whom Sarah bore to him, Isaac. And Abraham circumcised his son Isaac when he was 8 days old, as God had commanded him. And Abraham was 100 years old when his son Isaac was born to him. And Sarah said, God has made me laugh, so that all who hear will laugh with me. And she said, Who would have said to Abraham that Sarah should have suckled children? For I have borne a son to him in his old age. And the child grew and was weaned, and Abraham made a great feast the day that Isaac was weaned. And Sarah saw the son of Hagar the Egyptian, whom she had borne unto Abraham, mocking. Therefore she said unto Abraham, Cast out this bondwoman and her son, for the son of the bondwoman shall not be heir with my son, with Isaac. And the thing was very grievous in Abraham's sight because of his son. And God said to Abraham, Let it not be grievous in your sight, because of the boy and because of your bondwoman. In all that Sarah has said unto you, listen to her voice. For in Isaac your seed shall be called. And also I will make a nation of the son of the bondwoman, because he is your seed. And Abraham rose up early in the morning, and took bread and a bottle of water, and gave it to Hagar, putting it on her shoulder. And he gave her the boy, and sent her away. And she departed, and wandered in the wilderness of Beersheba. And the water was gone in the bottle, and she cast the boy under one of the shrubs. And she went and sat down across from him, a good way off, about a bow shot. For she said, Let me not see the death of the boy. And she sat over against him, and lifted up her voice, and cried. And God heard the voice of the boy, and the angel of God called to Hagar out of heaven, and said to her, What ails you, Hagar? Do not fear, for God has heard the voice of the boy, where he is. Rise up, lift up the boy, and hold him up with your hand. For I will make him a great nation. And God opened her eyes, and she saw a well of water. And she went and filled the bottle with water, and gave drink to the boy. And God was with the boy, and he grew and lived in the wilderness, and became an archer. And he lived in the wilderness of Paran. And his mother took a wife for him out of the land of Egypt. And it came to pass at that time that Abimelech and Phicol, the chief captain of his army, spoke to Abraham, saying, God is with you in all that you do. Now therefore swear unto me here by God that you will not deal falsely with me, nor with my son, nor with my son's son. But you shall do unto me according to the kindness that I have done to you, and to the land in which you have lived also. And Abraham said, I will swear. And Abraham reproved Abimelech because of a well of water which Abimelech's servants had violently taken away. And Abimelech said, I do not know who has done this thing, neither did you tell me, neither have I even heard of it, except today. And Abraham took sheep and oxen, and gave them unto Abimelech, and both of them made a covenant. And Abraham set 7 ewe lambs of the flock by themselves. And Abimelech said unto Abraham, What are these 7 ewe lambs which you have set by themselves? And he said, For you shall take these 7 ewe lambs from my hand, so that they may be a witness unto me that I have dug this well. Therefore he called that place Beersheba, because they swore both of them there. And so they made a covenant at Beersheba. Then Abimelech and Phicol, the chief captain of his army, rose up, and they returned unto the land of the Philistines. And Abram planted a tree in Beersheba, and called there on the name of the Lord, the everlasting God. And Abraham lived in the Philistines' land many days.
This has been Family Bible Reading Fellowship. Each day at this time, we invite you to join with us and read together from God's Word, the Bible, as we unite our hearts in our Family Bible Reading Fellowship.